Welcome to Dr. K Speaks. I'm Dr. K. Today we're going to be talking about transforming from your ego self to your higher self. 7, you start to get more profound realizations. You'll even get more and more clarity on your life's purpose. I'm still getting clarity on my life's purpose. I was given information way back 30 years ago about what I'm going to be doing. I was told when I was on welfare that I was going to be a doctor, that I was going to be an author, that I was going to speak, that I was going to help a lot of people. And that is absolutely what I have been doing. I've been checking things off the list. And guess what? Now, because I'm a new YouTuber, reaching more people, I'm getting more clarity on how to do this. And so you will always get some information as long as you stay in tune with that spirit realm. You're gonna need that clarity every step of the way. 8, you might even have visions and dreams where the spirit realm is trying to communicate with you. I don't know how many of you have already read my book or looked at my video where I talked about the visions and dreams that I've had. But now I had this real crucial vision right before I got attacked in the church. I was attacked after the minister of this church, female minister, collared me up. And that was the vision that I had that morning before I got myself and my 3 children ready to go to church. And that vision was so real to me, I was actually kind of scared to go, but I knew that I had to go to see it through. Visions are real. I don't know how many of you out there have had visions, but those of you who have, you know that they're real. And here's the thing right here. We all have the ability to have visions. And we start having them more and more as we're on that conscious spiritual journey. But you might not be having them now because you're so distracted by all of the goings-ons in the world around you. See, the goings-ons and the distractions can cloud your reception and won't allow you to tap into everything that's already there. But you just stay on your spiritual path and you keep working your path of transformation so that you can be privy to all of these wonderful gifts that are already an inherent part of your beingness. 9, you start getting downloads. Now, what are downloads? Downloads are blocks of information that comes into your brain. It might be information that will give you some guidance, information that'll solve a problem you've been trying to solve, or some information that'll let you know what's going to be ahead. And guess what? You know this information is not yours because maybe you weren't even thinking about stuff like this. Some of the downloads, you might not even have been exposed to it before, but you will be. Sometimes those downloads are contrary to what you even believe. The download will come in and tell you that is this way. And then you'll be like, but no, this is that and that's that. But guess what? As you move forward on your path, you'll see that the very downloads that you received are actually on point. 10, you start experiencing more synchronicities. You just seem to be in the flow of life. For example, you think about a person that you haven't talked to in a long time and you really want to talk to them. And then all of a sudden they call you on the phone, or maybe you run into them in the store. Things just seem to be lining up one thing after another. And at first, let me tell you about my experience. When these things started happening for me, at first it happened, I was like, that's a coincidence. And then it happened again, like, still a coincidence. But then it happened again, and let me tell you guys, this stuff can get downright weird. It can be surreal. It was unbelievable and kind of scary. But then as it continued to happen for me, these synchronicities, I began to trust the process. So I want to tell you that as you proceed on your path of transformation, moving away from the limitations of your ego and getting more in tune with your higher self, synchronicities are going to flow your way. 11, you're going to start to want to spend more time alone as you move more away from the limitations of your ego self and start moving towards your higher self. And why are you going to want to spend more time alone? Because you're going to have all of these new dynamics going on in your life, all of this new information coming in, and you're going to want to spend that time in silence, in quiet, to process the information, to get some guidance and some direction on it. And when you're distracted by outside forces, by people, by the TV, by your cell phone, then you're not going within to be able to process all of that information. So you're going to want to put all of that stuff away, and you're going to want to have your downtime. You're going to want to start having more time alone.